So we're actually going to go ahead and take a look at 3 videos. And this is actually going to be Porsha Williams, you know, the Real Housewives of ATL star Porsha Williams, the one that said, I don't understand how they had the Underground Railroad, you know, I mean, when that had made noise. That Porsha Williams. We're going to actually go ahead and take a look at a video. This is in regards to her airport incident that she had. Now, I'm going to talk throughout, you know, after each video, but I do want to say, I feel like both people were wrong in these situations, okay? For 2 different reasons, okay? First, I felt like it was Porsha, and then I felt like it was the lady, okay? Let's get into it.
I love you. I like you.
Any family traveling with car seats and strollers are welcome aboard at this time. Along with Zone 3, Zone 3 is now welcome aboard. Using our sky.
All right, so we just saw that she was just deplaning, leaving from the airplane because, you know, they had the officers there to go and snatch her up. So now what I'm actually going to do is play Porsha's side of the story, and then, because it's a little shorter, and then we're going to go ahead and head over to the other lady that is accusing her of hitting and being obnoxious.
The lady who was sitting next to me, I was on my phone, and the volume was up on the phone, and she turned to me out of nowhere and she said, so you're gonna make me listen to that the whole flight? And I said, well, do you want to? And she said no. And I
She will
said,
make you listen to what?
am I gonna make her listen to my phone?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I said,
This is before we took off.
yes, even before we took off.
So you guys were in Las Vegas when that happened?
Yes.
Yeah.
The plane was on the ground?
Yes.
The door was shut? It was? Okay.
No, the door wasn't shut yet. People were still boarding.
People were still boarding?
But you were
okay.
texting me. when
Oh,
people
okay,
were
I
still
couldn't
boarding.
tell.
Okay.
Okay. So she was like, you know, are you gonna make me listen to that the whole time? And I said, well, do you want to? And she said, no. And I said, well, it was a nicer way to say that. And she said, bitch, you don't tell me bitch. And I was like,
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just telling him what happened.
You were using your phone. It was
Yeah.
loud.
Yes.
And she complained about the loud.
She asked me, thank you so much. She so the music the Instagram was on, and she told me, am I gonna have to listen to that? And I said, well, do you want to? And she said no. I said, okay. And then I said, well, you know, it was a nicer way you could have said that. You know. And then she says, what, bitch? She's like, bitch, you don't talk to me. And I was like, are you okay? From that point on, she said, who the do you think you are? And so I said, oh, no. I said, y'all need to get her out of here. Please get her away from me. And so then when she, she tried to take her phone and record, then she drops her phone on the floor. And she's like, you hit me. Oh my God. You hit me. You just hit me in my face. Oh my God. I'm pressing charges. I want you to be in jail. Blah, blah. And I'm like, what's happening? So the stewardess
Also, her
comes up.
phone dropped on the floor. You didn't slap the phone from her hands?
No.
Okay.
So then the steward comes over, and then the steward says to her, says to me, because I say, you know, get your ugly ass out of here, because then I'm upset. Then the stewardess says to me, you know, you're an adult. You're an adult. You can't be cursing like that. No, and I said, why are you chastising me? Like, this woman is the one going crazy. So then they end up making her move to the next chair with the guy. But she was irate, so they were trying to hold her because she didn't want to move. It's like she wanted to move but didn't want to move. So as you can see, they had to pull her.
She was at the window, or she was at the air?
So she was in the row.
On the aisle.
She
was in the aisle. And where were you? You were in the middle?
I'm at the door in first class. It's only 2 seats.
Only 2 seats. Oh, you are at the window, and she's at the aisle.
Yeah.
Okay. So you telling me there was nothing physical?
No.
It was just verbal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right, so we just heard Porsha's side of the story. She's on the plane. She's on her phone. This is my fan. Okay, y'all. It's a phone. But she's on her phone on the Instagram, got the volume up on the phone. The white lady next to her goes and Karen, because we're going to get into that. She goes and says, am I going to have to listen to all that? She's like, do you want to listen to it? Yada, yada, yada. Lady drops her phone on the floor. And then she said, Porsha, Porsha, she went and just punched me in the face. Okay, just straight up lying. Okay, let's keep it real. Because we're going to get into it. Ain't nobody see her even touch that lady. So that's one. Before we get into the other ladies, get to the other lady's side of the story, what I do want to mention is this. Okay. Y'all. We know we are in public. Okay. Let's please not do all the extra. You know, just turn your phone down. You can have it at a low volume, okay? I don't care. But let's please not have it be so loud. Now, she said it was loud. We got to see how loud this actually was. But something like that, you could just turn it down or pop the headphones in and, you know, just chilled out and do what you needed to do. Another thing, why was homeboy, that white dude, why was he just standing? I don't know if they knew each other. I didn't get that impression. He just standing there. Get out the way, okay? But that's the thing. Obviously, this is clearly a Karen moment that is going on. So now let's go and switch gears and listen to this lady's side of the story.
Hey, how are you doing, ma'am?
I'm not very good, sir, and you?
Good. I'm Officer Brumant. I work with the Atlanta Police Department.
Great.
So I heard about the incident that happened, but I haven't heard your side of the story.
Why didn't we hear my side of the story first, sir?
Well, I had another officer
Oh, okay. Well,
spoke to you, but I just want to hear it
and do you
personally.
think it's proper if we tell you the whole story where everybody's sitting around here, they can all hear it?
No, ma'am. If you want to be private,
I
that's
think
fine.
we should be private,
Okay.
sir. This is an assault
Okay,
matter.
you want to come over?
Yes.
What do you want to? Yes, ma'am. Where do you want to stand up?
Anywhere that there's no people.
Okay, you want to go over here?
Is there no office? Is there nothing legitimate here?
No, there's no office.
There's no office.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. What do you want to know? The whole story?
What's your phone number? First of all, where did the incident happen?
I was sitting in my seat
When?
in Delta Airline, seat number 3A, or B, I believe.
This happened in Las Vegas?
Yes, sir.
While the plane was still boarding?
No.
The plane was in the air?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was taking off.
Was
That's
taking
why
off.
the flight attendants couldn't come help me from her beating, because they had to be buckled in.
Okay, so what happened?
Before I say anything, I want to know, is my information going to be given to the woman who assaulted me?
No, ma'am.
Because I'm afraid for my life.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
It's not.
I was sitting in my seat. She was the last passenger to come on board. So when she came on board, she said, I'm in that seat. I said, no problem. I jumped up, got far away from her so she had plenty of room. She had to put stuff in the upstairs thing. I understand that. Took plenty of time. Sit back down. We never spoke other than that. And after about 25 minutes of her on Instagram, full blast, every time she would flip, because apparently it was from a loud place, I jumped because it was so loud. And so I waited 25 minutes, give her time, let her do whatever she needed to do. And then I said, am I going to have to listen to that the whole time? And she said, do you like it? And I said, no. And she said, well, I don't like the way you ask me. I said, don't put this on me. And the next thing I know, there was a fingernail so close to my eye that I thought I was going to be physically attacked. She had I don't want to do it to you, sir. She had her hands in my face, screaming, calling me crazy, on and on and on. So now the flight attendants can't come help me because they're strapped in for this takeoff. My phone is sitting against my leg on my lap. So I take it to video to try and protect myself. And as soon as I go like this, she takes her hand and goes like that and throws my phone. And everybody sees the phone go down the end of the whole airplane. And the flight attendant told me he saw her knock it out of my hand. And that's assault. And
So
I'm 70 years old.
So she actually knocked the phone off your
You're
hand?
damn right she did.
Okay.
I didn't drop it.
All right. All right.
Here's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid she's going to have me killed.
So can you do me a favor? Can you write me a statement of what happened?
I certainly can. I have it written down in my phone.
Can you just jot it down on this bit of paper? You want to sit somewhere private over here?
Hi, how are you?
All right.
Good.
What's up?
So we're actually scheduled to pick up Miss Porsha. That's why you're here?
No, man.
No?
I'm here because there is an altercation on the flight.
Yeah, she hit somebody on the flight.
Somebody hit somebody on the flight.
Yeah.
Who's Miss Porsha?
The lady who hit somebody.
So where's the flight?
They might put it on too. Okay, thank you. So she is the one that was involved in the altercation.
And where's the flight though?
Right here.
Oh, the flight is here already?
It's coming into B4.
Oh, it's coming in.
Coming in, yeah.
Ah, they didn't tell me that.
It might be on B2. He just said that they might change the gate. But as of right now, she should be here in about 10 minutes, give or take.
Who's involved? 2 passengers or flight attendant?
I don't know exactly what happened. I just know the person that we're supposed to pick up got into an altercation and she has to talk to the police before we could take her. But if you arrest her, can you let us know?
Something happened on the flight I can't arrest. FBI got a call. FBI call. It's an FBI call.
So you can't arrest her.
I can't arrest somebody on a flight.
So we'll take her anyway.
No, but what I'm saying, I gotta get statement from both parties to see what happened.
That's fine.
And then I gotta call the FBI.
Damn.
And then the FBI will make a decision
Okay.
if they're gonna arrest or if you let them go.
Okay, but if they tell you to arrest her, can you tell me? That way I'm not waiting.
No, you're gonna be right here, right? So you're gonna be here to see?
Yeah, but my boss told me not to be too close.
Yeah, so we'll let you know when they get the flight switch gates.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
I do have another video and we're going to go ahead and check that one out. But before we do so, this lady said, Porsha, she was going to off me. I mean, she beat me up and she knocked my phone out of my hand. Her finger was this close to my eye and I can't have her get my contact information because I'm not going to be alive anymore tomorrow. Now, to me, you sound like a typical Karen. Typical Karen. You're out here picking fights with people, because that's really what this is. You're picking fights with people. You're probably upset that she was able to afford the same ticket from Las Vegas to Atlanta that you were able to afford. And you're bothered by it. I think she said 25 minutes or so into the flight while they're, taking off. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, she just had her Instagram stuff so loud. The volume was so loud. It was ridiculous. But then the other chick said that's not what happened. It was up, but not at that time that you're saying that it happened. And you're saying, oh, well, the flight attendant said that he saw it too. And even just looking at just the way that she was speaking to this cop. He's like, okay, I want to have a statement. Oh, are you finally ready for one? Oh, well, we just going to talk right here. We need our office to talk in. I mean, it's public. I mean, what do we... To me, it sounded like you are lying. I don't think Porsha Williams touched this woman. I honestly don't think she did. Okay. You're claiming that she did. I don't think that she touched this woman at all. Now, do I think that her phone volume was up? Yes. Do I think it was up in the manner to which this lady said? No. But let's go ahead and take a look at this other video. This is essentially just an elongated video of Porsha telling her side of the story. But that lady that walked by, this is her again. And also, before I go and play this, why is it that lady, her face was obscured? Why do we put why do we put this on our face? I don't understand why she gets that. I mean, Porsha's just like, yeah, but how come she didn't get it? Let's continue.
We're going to stand up right here. We're going to stand up. Who was involved? You or you?
No, she was.
She was. So what happened?
So the lady who was sitting next to me, I was on my phone and the volume was up on the phone, and she turned to me out of nowhere and she said, so you're gonna make me listen to that the whole flight? And I said, well, do you want to? And she said, no. And I
She will
said,
make you listen to her?
am I going to make her listen to my phone?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I said,
This is before we took off.
yes, even before we took off.
So you guys were in Las Vegas when that happened?
Yes.
Yeah.
The plane was on the ground?
Yes.
The door was shut? It was? Okay.
No, the door wasn't shut yet. People were still boarding.
People were still boarding?
But you
Oh,
were
okay.
texting me. when
Oh,
people
okay,
were
I
still
couldn't
boarding.
tell.
Okay.
Okay. So she was like, you know, are you gonna make me listen to that the whole time? And I said, well, do you want to? And she said, no. I said, well, it was a nicer way to say that. And she said, bitch, you don't tell me bitch. And I was like,
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just telling him what happened.
I'm so sorry.
And so it's all
If
right.
there's anything I can do to help
Yeah,
you,
you were sitting near us.
I was.
Yeah, I was just telling
I was
him.
there, and I heard it was unreprehensible. The
Yeah.
woman got in your face and gave you the middle finger.
Yeah.
And was doing things that were completely kidding
She
to you.
was. She started
I'm
screaming.
sorry. I'm embarrassed. I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
That's why I'm asking if you're okay.
Yes, no, I
I wouldn't
appreciate
be.
it.
I wouldn't be okay.
I mean, you know, I don't know what she's claiming she's gonna press charges saying that I hit her. I'm like, I did not hit you.
I mean, you want to continue? You want to continue, ma'am?
Sorry.
Can you excuse me?
Oh, okay. Can I get your information? Can you get her information as a witness?
Sure.
Yeah, please. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I was sitting 2 rows back. She did not touch
No,
it.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
You saw everything happen?
Yes.
Yes.
The guy's
You wanna-
seat had his seat reclined before the flight even took off, and I saw the entire gap. She did not touch
You
it.
didn't touch her.
She screamed. You hit me in my face.
I can
I
tell
said
you.
I
I
hit
can
you in
tell
your
you.
face.
She did not. I could see her.
I can write my info down if you want.
say-
Okay.
She didn't do anything wrong. She didn't.
What's your phone number?
It's Yes, sir.
You have an ID?
Yeah.
Here's my ID. I also witnessed nothing happened. Sorry, I don't have a voice. I have laryngitis. My
Don't get me wrong.
family.
You didn't touch her. Whenever she started saying, I was like,
I'm like, no.
thank you.
What happened?
My name
You
is.
saw anything happen?
My name is Morgan Monroe, and I never saw her activate any situation to create a situation on board.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So you didn't see anything physical?
Nothing. No. I was only a couple rows back from the first class. I could see it. Nothing happened.
What's your phone number?
I think this was a really embarrassing incident for someone else.
Like, you can't raise that much ruckus and you want to try to sneak off the flight.
No, you don't do that.
You're sober now or whatever. That's not fair.
You say you saw what happened?
Yeah, so basically, the dude in front of me had his seat reclined before the takeoff and everything like that. I was,
Oh, see? Yeah. I was just getting more information.
basically, there was no physical altercation, there was
Yeah.
verbal, commentary kind of thing that was at a normal level, and then out of nowhere, it escalated in the sense of the lady to the right of her got really animated and, started screaming. About the only physical thing she did was point at her. And for some reason, that just escalated the woman to this point where all she was saying, don't talk to me like that.
This is them having to restrain her.
Yeah.
They're literally holding her.
Yeah.
We saw this on the flight. We couldn't get off the plane because this was going on.
Both of them are restraining her.
Okay. Thank you for you guys'
Yeah. All
information.
she
I'm gonna
did
talk
was
to you.
ask her not to be spoken to like that.
Yeah, she just was.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I have the phone number now. Yeah.
Yeah, mine too. She just wanted respect.
Thank you.
So you were saying you were playing you were using your phone. It was loud.
Yes.
And she complained about the loud.
She asked me. Thank you so much. She so the Instagram was on, and she told me, am I gonna have to listen to that? And I said, well, do you want to? And she said, no. I said, okay. And then I said, well, there was a nicer way you could have said that, And then she says, what, bitch? She's like, bitch, you don't talk to me. And I was like, are you okay? From that point on, she said, who the fuck do you think you are? And so I said, oh, no. I said, y'all need to get her out of here. Please get her away from me. And so then when she, she tried to take her phone and record, and she drops her phone on the floor. And she's like, you hit me. Oh my God. You hit me. You just hit me in my face. Oh my God. I'm pressing charges. I want you to be in jail. Blah, blah. And I'm like, what's happening? So the stewardess
Also, her
comes up.
phone dropped on the floor. You didn't slap the phone from her hands?
No.
Okay.
So then the steward comes over, and then the steward says to her, says to me, because I say, get your ugly ass out of here, because then I'm upset. Then the stewardess says to me, you're an adult. You can't, you're an adult. You can't be cursing like that. No, and I said, why are you chastising me? Like, this woman is the one going crazy. So then they end up making her move to the next chair with the guy. But she was irate, so they were trying to hold her because she didn't want to move. It's like she wanted to move but didn't want to move. So as you can see, they had to pull her.
She was at the window, or she was at the air?
So she was in the row. I'm sorry.
She was in the aisle. And where were you? You were in the middle?
I'm at the door in first class. It's only 2 seats.
Only 2 seats. Oh, you are at the window, and she's at the aisle.
Yeah.
Okay. So you telling me there was nothing physical?
No.
It was just verbal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Now, with that added piece of information there, the story sounds a little different. There are 2 witnesses that came off the flight, that same flight, and said she did not do any of that. He said the most that she did was point. And I'm sure she was not like, yeah, like how that lady, she was probably right here pointing. They said she did not touch her. And Porsha even got video, well, not video, but images saying, yeah, I didn't touch her. I mean, look, she's even being restrained. You see how people be lying? Oh, I'm going to get you arrested. You're going to spend the rest of your life in jail. Look at you. Now, what I do hope is that, obviously, this is going to play in Porsha's favor. At least it should. What I do hope happens, though, is we now are going to countersue. Okay? I want the house. Whatever you got, that ring, give it here. Okay? Because that's what should be happening at the end of the day. Something that I find to be interesting is that lady went and said, oh, well, I have a stewardess that said that she touched me and they're a witness. Same stewardess, I'm sure, is the one that said, oh, yeah, Porsha, this woman, I don't know if she knew who Porsha was, but this woman, yeah, you shouldn't be cursing. Yeah, that's not adult-like. You should. Meanwhile, she just cursed you out. But you can't curse. No, it ain't right. But this lady was cussing you out, and that was perfectly fine. And I am very happy that those 2 witnesses went and said, you know what? She didn't do it. I don't care what she said. She didn't do it. Okay, this is before he went over to the other ladies we saw, but I'm happy they said she didn't hit this lady. None of that stuff happened. They said, here's my ID, here's my phone number. Obviously, you see my name. You could talk to me. You could contact me after this. To what I'm seeing is this is just a straight up Karen situation. Like I said, you probably didn't like that this is a black woman that looks good. Let's keep it real. Okay, people say whatever they want about Porsha, she fine. Okay, so that's the thing. It's like you go and look at this lady, you see that she's more youthful than you, way more youthful than you. She looks good, she's in shape, she speaks well, her teeth look good, everything, and you mad? She's sitting next to me. Well, get a private jet then, if you don't want anyone sitting next to you, or you can just learn to not be doing all that. And then to also see, I don't know if this was Porsha's assistant. I'm not sure who that lady was because people still boarding. Seemed like she didn't start acting crazy until it was going to air. That's something I don't get with people on airplanes and airports. Why y'all wait till y'all get to the airport and start acting crazy? Full on Karen situation. To me, I'm very happy that these other 2 people went and cooperated and said, yo, Porsha was in the right. That lady, we see how crazy you are. I feel like you should be charged because now I'm fearful of my life. Okay, this is pain and suffering. I need the house. Okay, like in all seriousness though, like you can't just be sitting up here just going around just lying on people just because you feel like lying on people. Like, yeah, let me just start some mess today. No, you can't just sit up here and just start lying on people like that. If it didn't happen, it didn't happen. You just didn't want to sit next to her. You could, I can guarantee you. Do you know how many people in economy would be like, heck yeah, and this was Delta. How many people in Delta Comfort would be like, heck yeah, I'll swap seats with you. Nah, I want my first class seat. Then shut up. Now, could her phone volume have been up and this happened prior to the plane even taking off? Sure. Now, let's keep it real. If people are still boarding, no one cares that your phone volume's up. Let's keep it real. But you cared so much. Chad, y'all, I just don't get it. People just be sitting up here lying, liar, pants on fire. Shame. Let me know what you all think about this down below.